Wow, it's working, baby. It is working. Hold on. Welcome to the service. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. I really should be scheduling these. I'm going to start scheduling these after the broadcast today. I schedule it, then I can just start. Of course.
Well,
then I can start
as we always say on this show, go woke, go broke.
Sorry, that's a clip from the show. I'm sick of these go woke, go broke. A lot of sermons today. It's bursting out of me. I got sermons on sermons. I got sermons on sermons for the community today. Where is the pleb? Okay, it's called the pleb. Oh God. I think we're all set up for the topics. Come on in, welcome to the service. It is 10:10, and you know what that means? The angels are channeling in extra source. I don't know if you can feel it, but I get a burst charge right there in the morning. So come on in, welcome to the service. EM is here. Hey EM, guess what? Hey EM, guess what? You're not gonna guess it. You're not gonna guess it, brother. You're not gonna guess it. Guess what, pal?
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
That's the facts. And that's the facts. Yeah. Powerful sermons today. Can't wait to get into it. The pontifications are most high vibration. 3 topics. I gotta get out of here by 11:11. Wow, what a challenge. And such dense topics. First, I guess we should do Meghan Markle. Then we gotta do the Target gay ban, or the gay protest. Not righteous. Of the protesters. We'll get into it. And then the third one is... Oh, did you guess that we're gonna do Target? Oh, you did guess the buttercup, got it. Okay, cool. So then the third one we gotta do is Trudeau. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Welcome to the service, y'all. Welcome to the service. Let's give people a couple of minutes to straggling on in here. We're doing 10:10s, and today I'm gonna do the thumbnail in advance, do the live stream broadcast in advance, and then post it on Instagram all day. Of course, that's what we have to do. Every day we should be like, you gotta listen. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, the pontifications are so powerful. You must listen to it. It's too powerful. You must listen to it. That's basically the next step. But we are growing one step at a time. And that's something that I learned from this habits journal. This habits journal, it's all about creating these habits. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's like the check mark box is a 4-part check mark box, because these guys say, create a habit, but make it a micro step. So first start with like one thing. I start with the gratitude journal. And now it's become gratitude journal, and then I got to do a podcast. And it's going to become podcast, edit the clips. Edit the clips, schedule next days. Oh my God. Let me write that down. Let me put that in my schedule, the habit builder. Okay. This is great. We're doing karmas together. Hey, Jackknife, guess what, pal? Hey, Jackknife, you're not going to believe it, but...
Wow, we're just a little buttercup.
That's right. Dude, what kind of name is Jackknife? Are you kidding me? Okay, cool. So live stream. I remember this girl I knew. She's probably in Toronto. She started dating a guy. I think his name was like Jackknife or something. But that was his real name. His parents named him Jackknife. It's a lie. But I like it as like a made up name. That's good, Jackknife. Because I'm sure your parents didn't name you Jackknife. Hey, Sophia, you're not going to believe it, but guess what?
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
I got a schedule tomorrow. Edit clips. Wow. Edit clips is the last part of the habit. And it's been a week. Welcome to the service, everybody. Thanks for coming. We got a very powerful service for y'all today. Let me take down that righteousness scale. We don't need that right now. Right now, we just got to talk for a minute. Look at me getting into business right off the jump, right off the bat, right off the jump there. Just getting right into business. You know me. No. Okay. That's funky. Wow. What a beautiful shot. I've been seeing in the comments, people are coming into the comments saying this is the most beautiful. It is a high vibration. That's what the people are saying. That's what the community is saying. So Get in and get ready to raise your vibration. Ongoing sermon, anger, it's a poison. Yes, we will get in. You know, anger is a poison. Anger is a poison, and I think we should actually get into some of those videos of people trashing Target. It's unacceptable, people. We're going to talk about that second. And we're going to say that is anger is a poison. We are not... These conservatives, man. Protest what you... You know, in Europe, they burned down the goddamn country because they're going to raise their retirement age. That's a protest worth doing. That's a protest worth doing. Do that protest. What's this? Just gay stuff? Conservative protests are gay. Literally. They're gay. They're gay but they're not righteous. It's not righteous, and it's backfiring on them. I think they're going to lose the election because of it. Anyway, we'll get into that second. Let's go first on the rip. Oh, a couple of things. The AC Fest Comedy Night is tomorrow night. Come out, check it out, say what's up, be in the community. Hold on. Oh, that's you guys. And that is Bing Bang. There you go. Comedy night, opening night of the AC Fest Comedy Music Festival, but we're doing the comedy show this year. Fantastic lineup, all absolute hitters. And you're going to love them. You're going to love them. It's going to be a great show. Tomorrow night, get your tickets. There's a few tickets left, so make sure you grab them and come out to that. And then, of course, if you can also sign up for my meditation. This is my meditation meetup group. This is where all the meditations are meeting up. And it looks like Twitter might be the new place that podcasts are going to. A lot of big shakeups in the community. A lot of big shakeups happening with Twitter. What an exciting ride. What a up and down roller coaster they have been. They are standing steady. You know, how many of us will give up and say, maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I should drop it, but they're making power moves, man. They're not out of the game. It's just worth too much. Because apparently Daily Wire is moving to Twitter now. Daily Wire. So you got Tucker Carlson and Daily Wire. Because you know why? Because of Tucker Carlson, probably. Daily Wire's like, that's the hot place for conservatives. And they're just gotta get Trump excited. He could... Oh God, look at what a psycho that guy is. He's gonna be the cherry on top. He's not even gonna join. He's like, let the children join. Once there's enough children there that I feel safe and my supporters are there, then I will come to Twitter. He still hasn't joined Twitter. These goddamn conservatives, man. They are just so ruthless and so aggressive in the market, and they don't stop. Actually, we should do freaking what's it called? Target first. Target is out of control, man. I mean, not Target. Target did good. Target did fine. I mean, they just did it. They want to do a pro-gay thing. It's okay, people. Why are you protesting this? It's ridiculous. Let's turn that down. Let's get into our first topic, shall we? This is so... and then they're gloating about it. They're bragging about it. You're destroying the culture, brother. You're destroying the culture. You're creating divisions, negativity, fear in the community. That's what these guys are doing. These guys are stoking the fire. These conservative outlets, they're stoking the fire. This thing says U.S. Target loses $9 billion in 1 week after releasing LGBT swimsuits for kids. See, here's the problem, right? Don't be so happy about it. Why are you happy in someone else's suffering? They are suffering. Why should you take joy? Why are you taking joy in it? These conservatives, man, they don't quit. God damn it, they don't quit. And they have no shame, and they're gonna say whatever they feel, even if it's insulting to this community of. Why can't they have gay swimsuits for kids? What if a kid knows they're gay? Apparently, they have a trans swimsuit, and it's got a dick tucker built in. Sorry, that's what I think. I think that's what it is. It's a dick tucker. They got one of the swimsuits has a dick tucker built in. Is that the step? Was that the step too far for anyone? Did anyone feel like they were 100% on Target side? And then when I said they got the dick tucker, maybe you said, for kids? Was anyone like that? I'm asking if anyone in the audience is like that. But I do want to open this by unequivocally saying that this is wrong to gloat, but also to be angry and to say, I don't want to work there and I'm trashing the place. Come on, guys.
Well, as we always say on this show, go woke, go broke. And isn't that the case?
I always thought this was like a made-up bullshit that they just say it and say it and say it, and it's not true. But then they always come up with these numbers. 9 billion?
Just check
For
out
doing
what's
gay
happening
swimsuits.
to Target in the U.S. It has lost $9 billion with a B dollars in market value since causing controversy over its rollout of a Pride collection.
It's not good for the community.
LGBTQ-friendly clothing for children.
How's the
Now,
audio, by the way? Let me
to
know.
discuss this and lots more, filmmaker and my favorite New Yorker, Ami Horowitz, joins me now. Ami, thanks so much for coming on the U.S. Report, and I'm fascinated by this whole case of Target
Horowitz.
following on Bud Light. It seems like public protest is really working here with the calls.
Oh my God, is this guy gay? That's so... I gotta start doing these collabs where these conservatives are calling someone a terrorist, and then I could be their expert. They call me, and then I basically have to be against the Muslim guy or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I got to be like, that's what they're doing, something like that. But that's what this feels like, unless he's not gay. In which case, sorry for misgendering. I do think it's bad to misgender or I misorientated you. Sorry if I misorientated you.
To boycott Target. Are they starting to panic?
Yeah, look, I've always been of the view that we should not use economic boycotts when we have political disagreements. That has always been my view for many, many years.
That's righteous. You know what? Because it's just dividing the culture. Economic boycott? Does it feel to anyone else like America could start a civil war? And all these little things are little escalations. Little, and we should be de-escalating and coming together to love each other. But they're so caught up in their fight that I've said this on the show before. When you're fighting, you're blocking out love. When you pick a team, you're blocking out love. You're low vibration. That means you're low vibration. You're not thinking straight, right? Like these guys, they're probably poor. Like the people who go out to trash the Bud Light stuff, this stuff, probably poor. You need to go to work, Becca. You need to do your job, maybe. You need to come out of the economic situation you're in. Maybe protest like something economics related. Maybe protest for housing rights. Maybe protest for because you'll need it. You're drinking Bud Light. You're mad about this. You need the government you need socialism. You should be protesting for socialism. You should be protesting the government to take care of me. I'm an idiot. Take care of me. I'm going to go trash some gay thing. Take care of me. I'm too stupid. Hands are tied. I'm an idiot. Hands are tied.
I've changed that view.
That's from an old Crystalia video. I have to stop doing that because we can't be taking other people. That is from an old Crystalia video. I should say that.
The other side has weaponized economics. They've weaponized boycotts to push their particular agenda and has been extraordinarily effective.
Oh my God. What? Tuck friendly? How do people feel in the comments? I'm going to come to the comments in a second, but how do people feel about this? Tuck-friendly construction, extra crotch coverage. Capitalism has come, even in the trans community. So they got a tuck-friendly kids thing. Okay.
Effective. For that reason, I changed my mind a couple of years ago. I think we have to wield the same weapon. I think it's damaging to all of us in the U.S. and the world to do such a thing, but I don't see how there's any kind of choice. Yes, it has worked. It's worked quite effectively, actually. It's worked with Bud Light. It's now worked with Target, or as we say, Target. They moved this to the back of many of their stores. It's awful that we've come to this position, but this is where we are, and we have to fight fire with fire. And it pains me to say that.
No, don't fight fire with fire. Fire with fire. This is negativity on negativity. It is a bigger fire. It's the clues are there. You fight fire with water. If there's a fire burning, you need water. You need the loving flow. It is more of a feminine, loving flow of a water to come and hug the fire out. It will come and hug, but two fires coming together, bigger fire. You can't fight fire with fire. This is unacceptable.
Yes, economic boycotts are very, very effective.
It's so sad to see the country polarized like this. This is polarization all the way from Australia, and they're polarizing the American community. And they should be saying, listen.
It's a testament to how far we've...
Oh man, this is so funny. It's so funny to go back to back Let's try that. Actually, this, you know what? YouTube just automatically gave this to us. Say God is great for the YouTube. This. So right after we played that, of course, YouTube is brilliant. This is MSNBC's take on it.
It's a testament to how far we've come that we have, corporations that are willing to stand with LGBTQ people who are, I would say courageous enough maybe in this moment to put rainbow T-shirts on display. But as you said, we are in a real state of crisis for LGBTQ people. And I need people to understand something beyond that. And that's that when LGBTQ people are under attack.
It's so sad because this is the other stupid thing for the conservatives. This is another reason why you're dumb. Now now they have because you fought fire, they have now the fire to fight you back, which is like, look, they are crazy. And this is really like the only chance that the Democrats have of winning in 2024 is basically this shit. It's like, it's all they have. They're a useless party, garbage in every other way. Literally all they have is May is created by the conservatives. They're freaking out, spazzing out, and they're like, nah, now you gotta vote for us. You gonna vote for them? It's like you don't even have to do any work. You're doing the Democrats' work for them. And that is wrong. And that's what happens when you are living in negativity. You can't see the world straight. How could you think it's a good idea to do these boycotts? It's ridiculous.
Everybody loses. When marginalized communities are under attack in general, we all lose. A political assault on the civil liberties of one community is an assault on civil liberties for all communities.
That's true.
So I think people really need to understand that when
This guy's righteous. And one of the things I want to start doing is bringing up the scale and starting to put their heads, like I gotta get the cutouts of everyone's head and say, okay, this guy's here, the other person's here. Yeah, we'll do that in a separate section. You know what I'm thinking? Because I do have a green screen, so we can do like a background, I'll just make a new scene for it. And that'll be where we do the scale of righteousness. Maybe tomorrow. Let's try to figure this out for tomorrow. Great chat, great meeting. No? But yeah, I would put this guy high on the righteousness. I mean, this is a message of love. This is a message of togetherness. They're not wrong. That's the thing. Conservatives, they're not wrong. But your anger, but your bitterness, it's blocking out love. You can't see straight. You're working against your own interests. That's the thing that people need to understand. It's like this is the only thing that Democrats have. They're a complete garbage, useless party. I say this all the time. And the Liberals in Canada too, they're basically a meaningless party. You could just put in the Conservatives and there'll be no difference. This is the difference. They're useless in being left-wing is what I'm saying. They can't do anything. They can't stop the war machine. They can't fight for workers' rights. They can't do anything that really matters. They can't do it. All they can do is this, where they actually don't have to do anything. They just have to say, like, I support them. I support gay people. Like, that's all they have to do here. Because you guys are such a bunch of psychopaths on the conservative side that all they have to do is they have to say, okay, well, it's like they don't even have to take a high road because you took such a low road. You went so low on the road that they're at the high road. They don't even have to. They're just like, okay, we're here. We're on the high road. I didn't even do anything, and I'm on the high road. That's basically what you've done. And that's all because you're living in fear, negativity, bitterness. Let's continue the clip, shall we? It's a great righteousness. Yeah, and then I'll check in with the audience in a second. Let's keep
give
going.
Extremists the power to, let's say, sit in a trans kid's pediatrician appointment and make uneducated decisions about what care they cannot receive. We're giving away medical freedom across the board to very dangerous elements of our society. We allow right-wing activists to rip books from shelves because a character has two moms or censor the uncomfortable parts of American history. We're handing academic freedom over to those who don't fundamentally believe in a well-rounded education. Freedom is what's at stake here. That's the lesson. And it's not just my freedom or the freedoms of LGBTQ people in this country. It's about all of our freedoms. And that's why I think it's incumbent upon all of us to be in the fight. Not just Target, not just corporate leaders, but every single one of us.
Here's the thing, I'm not telling you anything you
Righteous.
recommended, which is this isn't just coming from a handful of organized
That is
right-wing
righteous.
activists. It's coming from Republican leaders. You know, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance saying that Target, quote, waged a war on its customers by having the collection in the first place, even though, as you and I know, they've been doing this for about a decade. What is the danger of not only having people show up in Target stores, launch these types of attacks, but then having that message amplified by people who are actually in positions of power?
Yeah, I mean, waging war is such an interesting comment to make. I don't know that I would see a rainbow T-shirt or a pair of slippers in act of war, but that tells you the depth to which the right wing is willing to sink in order to erase entire communities from society. Remember that, we're in this place to begin with because of that very loud minority faction in this country that have told right-wing politicians that they will give them everything they want, access to wealth, fame and power, if they go along with this idea that everything about our country that we hold dear is conditional. Freedom is conditional on whether or not you agree with their ideology. Democracy is worth celebrating until it becomes an obstacle to getting what they want, and then they throw it away. It's, free market capitalism until a company sells a rainbow t-shirt, and then they resort to threats of violence and intimidation to get their way. These are not rational people engaging in meaningful conversation.
Righteous. This is righteous. This guy's
And there's a real danger that allowing these bullies to have their way, that telling them that threats of violence, telling politicians that trafficking in anti-LGBTQ smears, in dangerous rhetoric, in empowering these people, that will get them what they want. The danger is that they keep doing it and they escalate these things. We've seen them explode into violence across the country before. And that's why it is so important that in this moment we take a stand. And for those politicians who, by the way, are not doing it because they're convicted about it or it's their deeply held values, they're doing it for wealth, power, and fame. It's important to send a message to them that they will.
It's true. It's true. Because that's who goes and trashes it. It's poor people. The same thing in India. Like, there's a Hindu nationalist government. They're rich, and then they make these poor people go and like take over a mosque. So it's like they got to go out and fight so that the rich people can stay rich. It's crazy. It's like a weird caste system. But America has a caste system, and it is like, it does feel like Republicans at the top. Then you got the pundits and the military class, the pundits and the political class, right? Which is basically the Brahmins and the Kshatriyas. In Hinduism, it's the priest class and the warrior class. But here, it's the political class and the punditry class. Yeah, and punditry, I would include people punditing on TV, television, YouTube, stuff like that. But I would also include them like the consultants. Because the consultant is a modern-day Guruji. It's like a magical Guruji, modern day. And they bring in a consultant and say, how will we fix it, Guruji? And the consultant says, yes, okay. You need more slaves. Fire these slaves and hire these slaves. They are 10 cents cheaper. I am the consultant. That's consulting, basically. That's a lot of consulting, honestly. It is just like you just hire someone, come fire people. It is. I don't say it's all. I'm sure there is some consulting, but when I talk to people who are in Silicon Valley, they always say that the MBAs and the consultants they ruin good Silicon Valley companies, because the Silicon Valley company is built creating a good product. And then he's like, you bring in some MBAs and they're useless. They'll just fire everyone. They don't care about product value. They just care about other business efficiencies. Okay, just get this done cheaper, outsource that. Fire 200 people. You know what I mean? Like just anything to make the books look good, but they don't have, Anyway, I was going to say, top, you have Republicans, some Democrats and Democrats, just rich people. They're actually equally shitty, the Democrats, Republicans. Then below that, you have the pundit class and the warrior class, meaning the politicians and the military, police people. And this side, you have the pundits, the people who know how to talk and whatever. Then below that, you have like middle class, upper middle class, middle class, lower middle class. Then at the bottom, you got your Trump supporters, basically. They're at the bottom and they're being taken advantage of. Because when they go out running out for something like this, they're not fighting for really what they really need, which is socialism. They're basically brainwashed by these people to say, no, I don't want socialism, I'm not a pussy. I'm going to go fight Target for having gay stuff. Stop it. At least just do your job. I'm not saying you have to go protest for socialism, but just go to work, man.
Will pay a political price for putting targets on the backs of marginalized people to score cheap political points.
Damn, and even stuck the landing with the target there. You see that? Target. This guy's righteous.
Deeply held values. They're doing it for wealth, power, and fame. It's important to send a message to them that they will pay a political price for putting targets on the backs of marginalized people to score cheap political points.
Targets. This is who we are. Let's go to the other screen, shall we? Let me talk to my community. Let me talk to my congregation. Watch, I'm going to come back. One of these days I'm going to come back and the whole thing's gone. Oh, here we go. Welcome to the service, everybody. What is that? Henry Cluentons? Henry Cluentons? Guess what?
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
That's correct. What's his name? Henry Oluwatosin. Henry Oluwatosin. Guess what, pal?
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
Justin Consciousness Gwynn, a leader in the consciousness community, says tuck friendly is a lot, especially for kids. Well, the fact that you put a comment down though, That does
we're
make you a
just little
buttercup.
buttercup, aren't we?
Yes, you are. Hey, Amish, you remember when you had a cliffhanger and ate the damn booger on stream? What? Ate the booger on stream? I don't remember that. What's going on over here? This is a pro or anti-pearly things channel. Panda. I'm going to say anti-pearly things. I'm going to say anti-pearly things. But guess what? Panda. Guess what?
Well, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
I do feel like the conservatives are sowing a lot of negativity, a lot of bitterness in the community. And you know what it does? It takes everyone to a lower vibration. If you're fighting, you're in a low vibration, people. And you see it with conservatives. That's how they get the people riled up. They make everyone think that there's always a fight going on. We got to fight. The society's broken. The culture's broken. Men are not men. Trans people are coming in. So I think they're sowing the negativity. And then occasionally a company like Target does do something weird. And it's like, I'd say here's what I'd say. Go for the gay-friendly stuff. Like put rainbows, whatever. But the tuck-friendly, maybe the tuck-friendly, we don't need a tuck-friendly. You know what I'm saying? Justin Consciousness Gwyn says, agreed, Babaji. Yes.
Yeah, we're just a
That's
little
very good.
buttercup, aren't we?
Chipko, what's up, baby? Thanks for coming. Moop is here again. A lot of repeats. A lot of repeats. Sophia Gibson, welcome to the service. I got to start making one of you guys... I got to make sure I get you guys... a little ranch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep track of you guys, and maybe after this episode, I'm gonna write that down on my list of things to do. Let me put that in my habits journal. Make admins. Who wants to be an admin, actually? Well, let me know on the next comments. Or let me know now. Who wants to be admin? Type it in there, admin, and I'll make sure that I get you next time. What about Alec Baldwin? Did he pull that trigger? Or no? Yeah, 100% he did. Panda, what do you think, dude? Look at Panda trying to test out our congregation. We will not be triggered, Panda. We will not be triggered. We call it righteously. Both sides. We call it fucking fair on this channel. It's probably the only channel because I'm the only certified goddamn pundit in the community. And just remember that when you come here, you are supporting the building of this beautiful digital ashram. We are building a digital ashram, and each of your likes, subscribes, it is raising the vibration. It's channeling in. Look at that source energy. It's a river of source right there. Look at the life is coming up and hugging the mountain. Look at those rocks. Each of those rocks floats because of your energy, because of your vibration that you guys are bringing in here. We got a most high vibration. And look at that building. It's actually way bigger than that. It's got equal upside and downside. Actually, Rewind Cat, who is a regular on our show, Moop says, make me an admin. Moop, you got to... Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Message me on Instagram, please. And message me a link to your channel. And my Instagram is @FadeToBrown. Justice Consciousness Gwyn. I'll look out for both your emails, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Moop. Okay, we got to get... of course. Justin Consciousness Gwyn makes a lot of sense because we are high vibration, and that vibration is a consciousness. But Moop also did ask first. So listen, we have wrenches to give out. We have unlimited wrenches. We can manifest them. So I'll make sure I manifest those two after the show. But just look at the digital ashram grounds. We already have someone came in yesterday, messaged me on Instagram, said, Babaji, your service is so beautiful. Let me make some Blender videos for you. Rewind Cat already came in. We got some people today saying Sophia Gibson is also saying, make me an admin. I'd love to.
Well, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
I'd love to do some karmas for this community. This community is a high vibration. I'd like to do some karmas for this culture, for this community. We're building a good culture here, right? And so that's good that you guys want to do that. Let's listen to one quick track and then we'll go back to another topic. Justin Trudeau, looks like Justin Trudeau's in trouble. But then there's the Meghan Markle. I do want to tell you about Meghan Markle, my thoughts on it. But let's listen to this song, Blue Dream by Cheel, from the YouTube Creator Library. And you're listening to the Drip, 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 Rip and Dip, live on YouTube. Maybe go to Twitter. Twitter? Man, they signed Tucker and Daily Wire now. This is dangerous, man. This is dangerous for the Democrats. Because those two are the culture, basically. It's basically like they broke through the wall of mainstream TV. They've been complaining mainstream media. They break it. They have it broken now. They're gonna make Twitter the alternative media. They're gonna make it the hot shit. Not good for Rumble, but I think everyone is double streamed on Rumble too. But that is a big move, man. That Daily Wire is moving over to Twitter. This is a big deal. We're gonna be talking about it in the coming weeks, and yeah, it's wild, people. Come on in, welcome to the service. It's Kali Yuga, people. It's Kali Yuga, and we don't know what the hell kind of stuff is gonna happen in the next 10, 20, 30 years. The whole world can be upside down. I'm not trying to scare anyone. Isn't that right, Babaji? Yes, Kali Yuga is here, very powerful. Kali Yuga is the most powerful big sinner come. Okay, Babaji, thank you. Likes to talk. You ask him one question and he just goes, nah. Hey, let me talk sometime. You always talking, you stupid. Hey, just cool it. Okay, so let me just find, I find just these images I find a little silly. Let's go back to our second thing here. Meghan Markle, righteous? I mean, first of all, this is weird, I find. This is a little silly. That she just dresses up like her. And now people are saying they might get a divorce. Can you guys see this? This seems like a lot. Like, why would you... What's this? This is the one I used in the thumbnail, I think. That's weird. That's... Like, that's a funeral outfit. You know what I'm saying? That's a funeral outfit. You're going to copy the funeral outfit even? I don't know. This is silly enough. It's she did an update on it. She did a wave in it. That's cute. Fine. Fair enough. This one updated a little bit. Took the purple down here. But it's almost like they're planning it. I guess they have fashion designers. She's like, I want to dress like Princess Di every day. But this is the problem with being an actor, people. It's so hard being an actor that you do... I've met people that you start getting a little kooky, a little silly. You know why? Because your parts are out of your hand. And I think that drives people crazy. And all the actors I know, and listen, I'm saying this as an actor myself. You know, I'm a Canadian Screen Award winner. And I won a Writers Guild Award, so I don't want to attack my community. I'm also a Writers Guild Award winner. I don't want to attack my community and just insult the actors. But I got to say, it's a kooky, silly bunch. And this is how any of you want to be an artist, you want to be an actor, you want to be a writer, whatever. Take a good look, man. Beep, boop. This is the kind of beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. This is the kind of... Because as you start getting into acting, you do the audition. That's where it starts. Because some people, they just do the audition and they leave and they're like, oh my God, I wonder how that went. They said it was good, but then they said they kind of gave me a weird look. And I was like, wait, did they like it or not? I don't know. I got to ask my agent. Dude, it's because it's out of their control. They're just making theories, getting kooky, silly. You see a lot of actors, they burn out like this. They basically burn out doing like these emotional publicity stunts. Doing things in public that are weird and catch everyone's attention and make people go like, what are you doing? And it's just their trick of like, you're talking about me. They're talking about me. I'm special. So they have to keep talking about me. And that's what I think happened with this car crash, if I'm being totally honest. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think happened. Let's see this. Meghan Markle. This is a lot. Okay, well, this one's nothing. This one is nothing. We're going to call it fair. This one, nothing's being copied. This one, nothing's being copied. This seems like a lot. No. It could just be a stylist thing. Like, it could just be the stylist. You have a stylist. You're like, hey, I'm going to this thing. What did Princess Diana? Okay, can you make an outfit like that? I like to dress up like my husband's mom. I like to dress up like my husband's mom. He's into that. So can you just find old outfits for her? Apparently she wears the same perfume too. It's a lot, people. It's a lot. It's awkward, isn't it? What do you guys think? Is it nice? Is it like a shout out? Is she giving Princess Di a shout out? Is she saying, I just really love Princess Di and I want to be just like her? Is that what this is? Or is this like, you're being a little silly here? We gotta find the investigation. It's like, God. No, investigation. Car chase investigation. Of course, the first one is. Okay, let's go to the BBC. Let's not do another, Sky News Australia, because we know they're a little conservative. They got an angle. We know they have an angle.
Let's head to the US now. A celebrity news agency has said it will launch a thorough investigation into an alleged car chase between Prince Harry and Meghan and members of the paparazzi in New York. The couple say the pursuit lasted for 2.5 hours and involved multiple near misses.
2.5 hours? You know what happened? It's just like sometimes you meet people. I remember I knew this girl like this where she was like, I don't want to be rude. She was okay looking. She looked, and I have to tell you where she was on the scale just for the sake of the story. But she was like a 6 or a 4 maybe. But she would go into social situations and be like, oh my God, everyone's hitting on me. Oh God, I gotta go. Everyone's hitting on me. I can't stand it here. And she's just, it's all, people will come up and be like, excuse me, do you know where the bathroom is? Oh God, can you deal with it? Oh God. Everyone's hitting on me. And she'll like walk out. She'll like storm out. And she wants people to chase her and be like, hey, are you okay? You don't feel safe? It's okay, baby. I'll be with you. I'll stay with you. I'll fight him off. Don't worry, baby. Something like that. They want something like that. Feels a little bit like that here, where it's like they need attention to keep getting work, whether it's podcast or whether it's whatever. And this is the dangers of being an artist, I'm telling you.
Reports now from New York and a warning that this report contains flashing images.
This was an evening to honour the Duchess of Sussex. It was the first time Meghan was seen in public since not attending King Charles's coronation. She was awarded for what the event's organisers say is her work in empowering women and girls. Pictures and videos show the royal couple and Meghan's mother in good spirits. But the next day, the Duke's spokesman released a bombshell of a statement, claiming the group was involved in a near-catastrophic car chase in Manhattan. The statement said this relentless pursuit lasted for more than 2 hours and resulted in multiple near collisions.
It was just before 10 p.m. on Tuesday night when the couple left the event here to make their way home. Their description that this journey was near fatal has made headlines around the world, but others have been speaking, making the story less clear.
The New York Mayor Eric Adams said 2 officers could have been injured, but questioned Prince Harry's recounting of events.
I would find it hard to believe that there was a 2-hour high-speed chase. That would be, I find it hard to believe, but we will find out the exact story.
2-hour high-speed chase, and I didn't hear about it. Because there's a lot of police, like, we got helicopters for that, we got police ready, like, there's, we got a dispatch service. So if any area call-in comes, it's 2.5 hours. It's true, man. You can't have a 2.5 hour high-speed chase in New York. Are you kidding me? Of course the cops will find out. It's ridiculous. She's a poor girl, man. She's just going beep boop. That's the problem with being, and even the royals themselves. To be a royal or to be an actor, a lot of them, beep boop, just gets a little silly. Dressing up. I like to dress up like my husband's mom. He really likes it. It's the only way he gets a boner. Imagine he's like, they're like, man, why do you want to dress up exactly like Princess Diana? It's the only way he gets hard. I just want to fuck, okay? And it's the only way. And just make an outfit like Princess Di. Do the green one. You think that's it? What do you guys think? Or do you think am I being inappropriate? Tell me. Am I being not righteous? Tell me in the comments. That if my commentary if my pontifications are off, you tell me. If it's inappropriate. But it does seem a little awkward to dress up like your husband's mom. And wear the same perfume. It's weird, right? What are you doing? What's happening there? And then this one. This is a lot.
Of it. But if it's 10 minutes, a 10-minute chase is extremely dangerous in New York City. We have a lot of traffic, a lot of movement, a lot of people are using our streets. Any type of high-speed chase that involves something of that nature is inappropriate.
The statement never said the pursuit.
Sexist. That's what I think Meghan Markle is going to come clap back. Sexist. The New York police are patriarchally sexist. And they attacked me. And they called me a liar. They didn't believe me. How can you have a 2.5-hour high-speed chase in New York? It's crazy. Come on, you idiots. This is the problem of being a goddamn royal and a goddamn Hollywood celebrity. You're completely detached from reality. You can't even make up a good lie. There's lies you could have made up. You could have said 10-minute chase, and we barely got away, and then everyone in the car can just kind of agree, like, okay, let's just, yeah, I'll go along with your stupid story. You know what I mean? 2.5-hour car chase?
Was high speed. Taxi driver Sunny Singh, who the royals rode with briefly for part of the journey, played down their claims.
They were behind us. I mean, they stayed on top of us. That was pretty much it. There was nothing more, you know. They kept their distance. It was just like journalists, just like everybody else trying to get pictures, make a quick buck.
That's not good. That's so silly, dude. Of course. What do you think? 2.5-hour high-speed car chase or...
Speed. Taxi driver Sunny Singh, who the royals rode with briefly for part of the journey, played down their claims.
They were behind us. I mean, they stayed on top of us. That was pretty much it. There was nothing more, you know. They kept their distance. It was just like journalists, just like everybody else trying to get pictures, make a quick buck.
But Prince Harry's security detail told US media that the journey could have been fatal.
Do we have that pap on the scooter again?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we do. Really? Same guy?
Prince Harry has long spoken out about his anger towards press intrusion, blaming the paparazzi for the death of his mother, Princess Diana, in 1997.
That's fair.
He's currently involved in many legal cases in the UK, including one where he wants more public protection for him.
But do you think that maybe she's dressing up like her and then she's like, oh, it's happening. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, mommy loves you so much. It's happening again. You think she's doing some kind of a play? She's an actor. She has to find scenes and she has to act. And this is her karmas and she's doing it. So you know what? That's kind of righteous in a sense.
Him and his family. Nomi Iqbal, BBC News, New York.
Well, let's get the view now of a paparazzi journalist who was, we should stress, not involved in the incident in New York yesterday. Giles Harrison is based in Los Angeles, and he gave us a view from the other side of the lens.
I think, you know, it was a bit of an exaggeration. I think a near catastrophic, 2-hour car chase in the streets of New York probably isn't going to happen. If you've ever been to New York, you can barely get, a mile within an hour. So
You're just like, it's a high-speed chase. Traffic. Hit the gas. Let's go. Traffic. It's New York. Brampton has traffic. New York? It's so sad, man. It's sad because they're so delusional and out of touch with reality, with real human beings, that now, that's why you guys want to follow someone like me, who still is in the world, but maybe not of it. Still able to pontificate on it, but still I'm still going dancing. I'm still going and meeting people out on the weekends. I'm still going doing stand-up comedy shows. I'm a human being who can relate to you. These royals, they're out of touch, man.
I'm sure there was some kind of pursuit.
They're not even allowed to
I doubt
go.
it was a high-speed, James Bond type thing through the streets of New York. I doubt that. For people to be pursued on the regular, it can be a bit daunting. I mean, it's not the early 2000s where, car chases were, quite frequent, especially in places like Los Angeles. And in the years before that, it's kind of tamed down some. There's no reason to chase people at high rates of speed. I mean, yes, celebrities do get pursued. They do get, photographers, on them on a regular basis, depending on who you are.
I bet the paparazzi people were like, hey, just want to get a picture. They're just in the back, like, driving up. Hi, just want to get a picture. You wanted to be famous, right? I mean, the paparazzo, if they're just driving nicely behind them.
And it can be seen.
They are doing their karmas. This life is a play and everyone's playing their part. The paparazzo's saying, hello, I just want to get photos. It is my job to get, it is my karmas. I have to get photos. Not nude, not anything, just, driving around. I have to get photos of you. It is my karmas. Meghan Markle's like, I am an actor. It is my karmas. I will dress up like your mother and then we can reenact stuff that happened to your mom. Do you like that, baby? And maybe Prince Harry's like, no. Can you change out a bit? She's just like dressing up as his mom and wearing the same perfume as his mom and almost trying to recreate these situations like, oh, it's just like Princess Di. Oh, look, I'm just like Princess Di. Yeah, because everyone loved Princess Di. Brilliant. It's actually genius. It's a brainwash on him, but it's a brainwash on the public. Allying herself emotionally, visually, stylistically with Princess Di. Very powerful move. It's strong.
Seen as, certainly, if you don't like it can be seen as harassment. But at the end of the day, for photographers, paparazzi, they're photojournalists, some of them at least, who are trying to get stories. Some more aggressive than others. I think sometimes the ones that are more aggressive, tarnish the rest of the ones that aren't with the same brush. And that's unfortunate because a lot of them are, not as aggressive trying to get their stories in a fully respectable fashion.
Let's talk to the community. Let's talk to the audience here. What do people think? Jacoby Napier already got the wrench. Says, like the show. Thanks, Jacoby. Jacoby, when did you get that wrench? We got wrenches to give out. Don't worry. What state you from, host? Canada. I sometimes I feel like Canada is just like another state of the U.S. empire. But we do have provinces, and I'm in Ontario, Toronto, Ontario. So that's where I'm at. Where you at, brother? Where are you at? Justin's consciousness Gwyn is making a prayer hands, and always good to make prayer hands. That raises the vibration, people. Rewind Cat says, it reminds me a bit of Paranoia. Yeah, it is like... Well, if you watch the TV show, I don't know if you guys watched The Crown. Loved it. Watched 2 entire seasons. Great show. Loved it. But I did find that it was very like... It was very, like, they were a kooky, silly bunch who were, like, lost in their own world. They didn't know what reality was. They were, and all the people that work, this is the thing, right? Is that even, don't ever think that happiness is in the money, people. That's the real pontification here. That's the real lesson of the story, is I don't think that money is in happiness. They are the least happy people. You know how unhappy you have to be, and psychologically, the issues that have to develop. And let's bring up the scale of righteousness real quick. See, you look at the scale of righteousness, right? You're living low on here, and your mind makes up little fantasies and stories. And that's why a lot of times, anytime you see two people fighting, they're two dancers in a dance. Because you could say that on this scale of righteousness, they've basically just it's, we really need some new graphics here. But basically it's like this. Because we are all one, it's almost like, because we are all one, this person can only go as far as this person if two people are fighting. And it makes sense, because if one person just says loving kindness, he'll get 2 punches in the head, it's over. I'm not saying you should do this, right? Just get loving kindness. But there are ways of diffusing a fight. Actually, I found a great video of depolarization from a dog. Can you believe it? Of all the people, a dog is going to teach us how to depolarize and do the right goddamn thing. Sorry, let me get this clip. This clip is, when you guys see this, this whole episode is going to make sense. You're going to say, yep, of course. Okay, let's see this. Where is my... It's in my dream rips. Dream, the wish fulfilled. I'm laughing at my own dumb notes. Okay, here we go. Dream rips, here we go. This is the clip that I need to show you.
Take a good look.
Watch this. When you guys see this, you're going to be like, these are great karmas. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, just give me a second here, people. This is why you guys need to hit the like, hit the subscribe, let the whole community know that let the whole community know that my Babaji is making the best rips in the game. Oh, shit. Wow. Almost lost you guys. There it is. There it is. Let's remove the scale of righteousness. Watch this dog. This dog knows how to de-escalate. You're gonna be shocked. The cat wants to fight, and very often cats are like that, but the dog is righteous and knows what to do. Let's watch the clip. The cat wants to fight. The cat doesn't care. Watch this. You're not going to believe it. Yep. Look at that. Dog runs away. Oh, spinny, 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 poopsie, poopsie, spinny, spinny. He's saying, come on, buddy, don't fight with me. Come on, pal, let's be friends. Come on, pal, no fighting. Come on, pal. You're so cute, I don't want to fight with you, baby. Come on, baby, why fight when we can love? Why fight when we can dance? Why fight when we can dance, baby? Why fight when we can dance? And look, it's powerful. I mean, this is a masterclass in de-escalation, in high vibration living. This is extremely high vibration. It's very difficult to do. It's not easy. It's not easy to de-escalate. It hurts people's feelings. He's dancing. Saying, baby, why fight when we can dance? And there it is. You know, people need that. The culture needs it. Can you guys see this okay? I turned the volume off on it. I don't want the volume on it. It's just some guy saying this stuff. But this is the issue, is that people get polarized. This is true with the conservatives in America. There could be a civil war in America. Each side is going further and further and further and further, breaking the rules more, trying to hurt the other side more. It's becoming less and less about what the real argument is about. It's just like this bitterness, this polarized politics, fighting for the sake of fighting. And it's too bad. And people can't think straight. You know, when people are in their fight, they're locked in their fight. See, like, look at this. If the dog fought back, they would be scrapping still. They'd be scrapping, out of breath. They'd be like, okay, well, now I'm going to remember you. They'd be traumatized a little bit. But instead, what does the dog do? Oh, twirly, 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 dance time. Let's do a dance. Let's watch it one time with the audio, actually.
Around itself. And in the end, look, it stops right in front of this cat, looks at it straight in the eyes. Do you think it's completely stupid or just a genius? Take a good look at this dog. It's going to happen very quickly. You see, it was peacefully watching a cat, and it seemed like nothing was happening. However, the cat
is just the kind of person, and sometimes people are like this. They're like, just don't look at me, you piece of shit. It is a little bit like the paparazzi and the Meghan Markle. The Meghan Markle's like the cat. And the paparazzos are like, hi, I gotta take pictures of you. You're the princess, so I gotta take pictures of you. The people want to see you, my princess. And she's like, meh. Paparazzos on this one. Last time with the Princess Diana, they were vicious, but this time they de-escalated.
It starts to show a bit of aggression. Listen, it lets out a small cry and literally jumps on the door. But the dog is a good one. It doesn't pick on the weaker ones. So it simply pushes the cat away, and now watch what it does to troll the cat. It starts spinning like a top, and it doesn't even stop. It keeps on going, spinning around itself.
Dancing.
And in the end, look, it stops right in front of this cat, looks at it straight in the eyes. Do you think it's completely stupid or just a genius?
Genius. It's saying, let's be friends, pal. It's saying, let's be friends, pal. And look at that, we got a donation today. What? Do you see how powerful these pontifications are? Money's channeling in. Favor is channeling into our congregation. Look at that. Kai first, MYR6. Good evening, Amish. Cat is serious. Dog playing 100%. This is just like Meghan Markle and that's what it feels like on this situation. Now, I understand that there is the trauma of Princess Diana. The paparazzos didn't play nice with Princess Diana. They chased her and they attacked her. But in this case, like, it does feel like this. So make sure that you're de-escalating people. Make sure that in life, when you go out into the world today, if someone says something, don't get mad at them. Anger is a poison. Anger is a poison. It blocks out love. Blocks it out. And it makes you think you have to fight back. It's a trance. You're gone. People's minds are gone when they're in a fight, when they want to attack each other. They can't think straight. And then they start thinking like, well, I got to escalate now, so then I'll teach them. But really, the fight could be over, I think all fights could be over. That's what all the spiritual teachers say. I don't know if you guys know, familiar with the Course in Miracles. Great book, big fatty of a book, great book. Highly recommend it. But these guys basically say that all of our fightings with each other, and this is basically Buddhism written by white people, but they actually didn't write it, they channeled it. 3 professors at, I think, Harvard or Yale or something, they just sat in a room one day and it got channeled in from like some aliens channeled this to them. Listen, you can have, some people have prophets, some people have channels, okay? Sometimes you get a prophet, sometimes you get a channel, but this is powerful, man. There's actually a lot of channelers on the internet. Actually, let me show you one. You know what? I'm going to do the what's it called topic tomorrow. I do want to show you this guy that I listen to who's absolutely incredible. He's a loving kindness coach, and I highly recommend him. And, you know, what I love about him is that the guy... This is it. So tight, man. So tight. Let's go back to full screen. Kai first. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. True Divine Nature. Watch this guy. This guy, pure love coach. But he basically teaches this too. He's trying to untangle people's bitternesses and hatred toward each other. And towards themselves mostly. Because all of the external hatred is a hatred inside. That's why a lot of times with gay people who are... with conservatives who hate gay stuff or who hate gay activism, they end up being gay. Because there's a hatred inside and then they project it onto the outside. Or they're worried about their kids being gay. Or maybe something like... It comes from a core negative belief. And these guys basically teach that it's a belief in separation. They've forgotten that we are all one and we are all meant to love each other. So this bitterness, it projects out as this phobia towards different groups. Let's watch it.
And so in the beginning of my journey, I was working as a mystic and an intuitive, which I still do everything intuitively. The words I say are intuitively guided.
Channeling.
And through the words I offer comes an energetic vibration that we are all receiving. So
Just
this
like
is
you
a
guys.
group healing as much as it is a sitting, a dialogue, and all of those things at once.
Wow.
And then throughout my journey as a mystic, again, I've never really had a formal teaching other than my own intuition.
God damn. This guy can rip. Look at this. This is 1 hour. No notes. All channeled. Absolutely incredible. Highly recommend this guy. Matt Kahn.
I don't read much of anything. I just download. Through the ability to see, hear, and feel. Since I was a kid, I've been in communication with the universe, having conversations with angels and ascended masters about the only thing I really am concerned with, which is the expansion of consciousness, knowing God, and playing as the light and form. And what brings us together is that that's true for all of you, in your own way. And upon this mystical journey where I thought, okay, I was working as a mystic. I told all my friends and family.
This guy's incredible. Anyway, I highly recommend. Check him out. That's basically what we're doing. That's basically what we're doing here. So that's powerful. But you guys got to see this. I love these. I don't know, do you guys watch these videos? Fallen Angels of the World. I think this is what I think it is. Let's see it.
Let me tell you what I believe to be one of the biggest problems we have as believers. The biggest stumbling block we face in our lives can be found in Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6, which says, "My people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge." Now that's a deep statement. A lack of knowledge leads to destruction.
Well, this one's actually a Christian video, and I was actually more looking for a Pleiadian prophecy, because I don't know if you guys have seen the Pleiadian prophecies, but they're basically making these prophecies that, like, we are all... Is this it? Pleiadian Starseeder music. No, there's a lot of them. Bashar channels them. They're basically like these loving kindness angels, and they're sending us love. Channeled, though. Christ Cosmopolitan Incorporated. This guy looks fantastic. We're going to have to review some more preachers. Next episode, we're going to review more preachers. I got to go soon, though. 2 topics ripped, and I got to leave. But I definitely want to get into more of these types of videos. This is fantastic stuff. We're going to be doing more videos like this on the next... I think next episode, I'll try to pull in some Pleiadian prophecy. I can't find it right now, but oh my God, they're so good, the Pleiadian stuff. You think it's kooky. You think it's silly, right? You get into it and you're like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Lee Harris energy. This guy has something.
Some of you are saying things just got very real on the planet. From our perspective, we would say things have been getting very real for a very long time.
Okay.
But this is the first, biggest, most overt, third-dimensional demonstration of things getting real energetically.
It's basically going to be loving kindness. It's basically by the end, it's going to be like, we are love and you are meant to love and we all have to rise to love. That's the
Than you have
prophecy.
had in 2 decades.
Guaranteed. I haven't seen it.
And 2 decades ago, the consciousness on the planet was not the same. So breathe. You were built for these times.
Powerful.
You were built to remember.
Listen to this. This is
that this story has all played out before. We will say that again. This story has all played out before.
Kai first. Sorry, Amish, but
this
he
time,
sounds like a crazy cupcake.
The circumstances are different.
Jacoby Napier says go with
You
Kai.
are coming to the end of Earth karma. That does not mean Earth itself is going away. But you are coming to the end of the karmic cycles on Earth that have kept so many of you enslaved. And you will see between now and 2050 an extraordinary axis shift on this planet.
There you go. Kai first. I know what you mean. You don't believe it, Kai? You don't believe it? That there is greatness in us, Kai? That we are meant to rise up, we are meant to love each other, not fight each other. You don't believe it, Kai? Oh, the last guy, okay.
It is the time of awakening. There is so much to remember.
Basically, it's like, remember that you are the love and the light. That's the message. Usually, I know the setup, Kai. I get where you're coming from. Listen, it's 11:11 right now. I gotta go. Energy's channeling in. It is making your day more righteous. Just by listening to this, you have raised your vibration. You will make your day more righteous. And just by listening to that, it is activating your day. So whatever energy you have right now, hold on to that love energy and go into the next part of the day and just blast it. Just blast that ass with love, people. Just blast it. Give her a good blaster.
Yeah, we're just a little buttercup.
That's for all of you. I gotta go, people. I gotta go. Thanks for coming. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 and 10 a.m. I'll get that thumbnail up too. I gotta get a thumbnail up for tomorrow, and we'll do the Justin Trudeau. There we go. We'll do the Justin Trudeau. More fighting in the community. More fighting in the community. It's not righteous. But that's my time, people. I got to get out of here. Thank you so much. Kai first, appreciate you. You are the buttercup today. That's great. And Jacoby Napier coming in with the wrench. Coming in with that wrench, keeping the people in line. Making sure nobody in the audience is getting out of line. That's what Jacoby Napier is there. Jacoby, make sure you get him. Make sure you get him. Ardent Espresso. Well, hey, guess what, pal?
Yeah, we're just a little buttercup.
Yes, you are. Because your vibration is raised, and therefore that means you're buttercup. That's extra buttercup. MW Brownie says, hate is true. What? As a Ukrainian, I hate Biden. MW Brownie. Come in tomorrow. We actually have some Ukraine-related topics. Because even on that situation, you guys know my point of view is that we should be coming to a peaceful resolution on that. We should be looking for a peaceful resolution. We want peace in this world. We want to stop fighting and we want to love each other. We want to dance in life. Just like that dog. Just like that dog. Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a powerful day. Have a loving day. MW Brownie, we haven't had someone from Ukraine that is critical of the war. That's very interesting. We would love to hear your thoughts on that. You know, because so far I have had people from Ukraine on in the comments and on the show that are like, you idiot, you shut up. They're mad at me and I think they love Biden. And they love Zelensky and they think, what do you think of Zelensky, MW Brownie?